Alright, this is the second section. This is, and I forgot to introduce myself in the previous... I did. I introduced Metatron, but I did not introduce myself. Okay. All right. This is Reality Helix, which, if you're looking at my blog, should be kind of obvious. I'm also known as Soraya.
Lies.
If anyone was wondering about that pronunciation, which
Syria.
I suppose quite a few people might be, but I don't think Dimitri would have to worry too much about the pronunciation because he's Jewish and it's a Hebrew name, very old one. So, hey, cool stuff. They have a lot of ayahs and ales and stuff like that. They really like their diphthongs. Semitic languages do. Very pretty. Very pretty stuff. What was I going to talk about? Oh, yes. Yes. Load wanted me to talk about John. John. Okay. Oh, John. Okay, so I really like John. A lot, actually. And Helix likes him even more. Obviously. Load has done something cool with her John, and that is unique among most of the Scarecrow role players I have seen, which is she has amassed a loyal and very interactive fan base for him. We write fics about him, we draw fan art of him, and, I think most telling, we all talk to each other as well. This is not something I've noticed amongst the others, so you've done something unique and very cool, Load, so congrats, good job, excellent, very excellent. John I really like because he's real. If you understand what I'm saying, he's not one note. He tries to learn new things and implement them in his life, even though he and, well, everyone, actually, is a great big drama llama, and I don't know, I kind of enjoy that we all try really hard to do stuff, new stuff, to learn and change, and all of that, which I think is really great, because it would be easy to just play him off as, you know, blah, I am the Scarecrow, I am an eternal jackass. But he's not. There's actually a man underneath all of that. Albeit
all of that blah ha ha, I'm a jackass.
Albeit a broken and emotionally traumatized one. But still there. Still like, hey, there's a guy under that suit. And I think it's interesting that Helix has seen so much of that one side of him, but so very, very little of the rest of it. So very little of the blah ha ha, I am a flaming jackass kind of part, that he tries really hard, it seems, to keep her out of that. Out of the whole rogue thing. He tries so hard to keep her away from that, which I think is pretty interesting and very indicative of their relationship. Like how he wants to actually have a decent relationship with someone who is just a civilian. Just as normal a person as he's gonna find. So I think that's really cool. I also think it's interesting that he interacts with Piri like she's his daughter, but is still willing to show her the darker sides. So that's some interesting interaction as well, I personally think. We're just a great big cluster of Riddlers and Scarecrows. It's kind of strange sometimes being one of, like, 2, maybe 3 people who aren't playing a canon character, but who interact with these characters as if they were supposed to be there. And I realize I'm just a self-insert, and that's like the greatest, biggest no-no you can possibly do, and I just gotta say, I don't care, because I'm having so much fun. I really am having a lot of fun. I'm gonna be all feelsy here for a second, but before I got on Tumblr, I was actually really kind of depressed. Because, you know, I don't get the chance to get out much. I'm terrified of driving, like completely brain shutting downly terrified, so I can't drive, which limits my transport, obviously, so I don't just go out on the town and meet people, you know? But you guys I can talk to every day if I need to, and I want to, and I don't know, that's really helped cheer me up. Yeah. So yeah, so that's actually really great, and I'm glad that Lode decided to have this blog and keep it, because I got introduced to so many cool people, and I get to talk to everybody, and I think that's great. I was actually supposed to be talking more about John, wasn't I? Oops. Yes! Well, Helix, I know for sure, is going to stick around John as much as she can, because she, like myself, forms very strong bonds when she forms them. She just doesn't want to let go. She gets slightly obsessive. Doesn't mean to, but, well, John's dating a Riddler. He should be used to that. It seems like what he got in Helix was like a very toned down Lady Riddler with strong bits of poison ivy thrown in. So he has like everything from both of his crushes, I guess, kind of put together in this one character. Which I didn't actually mean to happen. But I was just thinking about that and realized that that sort of is a thing that kind of happened. So, yeah, kind of funny how that works out, but I don't know. I'm trying to make her a bit more original, a bit more separate from myself, so I don't feel quite so creepy. If you know what I mean. But yeah. John is an interesting character, and I very much enjoy interacting with him.